Hey,
Yo, and King is here but not here. I don't know. I'm gonna hit that anyway. Um, what is up? Oh look, I forgot I gotta do every fucking thing, right? Hold on, now I gotta change this shit up. There it is. Yeah, ain't about to get me. All right, boom. Welcome to the Live Five Podcast, episode 410. 410 episodes is now locked in, man. They were live in the books. You know how it goes. And for those who are here nice and early, do understand, we believe that King is on his way. He mentioned something about picking baby girl up or something and some food, so he might be late. I think that's what he said. It was kind of noisy in his background. So we're going to hope that he shows up tonight. And other than that, man, me and Flat here to hold it down. So without further ado, go ahead and bring us in, my G.
man, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Flatliner, but Mr. Flatliner to you if you ain't part of my crew. What's up with it?
Y'all already know who it is. Your boy Rated. And if ain't the Soprano gang, then goddamn it, I can't fade it. And last but not least, we have King in here. So let me go ahead and hit some buttons. Some of these. Some of these. It's the King, bitch. I know what it is. All right. Now I gotta make sure I send all this stuff over. I got stuff to send to the group for the actual episode. But we are up in here, man. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. This is the pop. We go ahead and check the vibe, see how everybody's doing, man. Start with you, Flat. What's been cracking, man? It's been about a good week. How was your week / weekend? Oh, look, you look like how we was last part. Oh shit.
But right for my nose, got my teeth. I'm fucked up, man.
I feel you, man.
I had a great weekend though. You know, I was we went down North Carolina to go see Moms.
Okay.
With Moms, so we pulled up on her, and it was my little cousin's prom, and she wanted to, pull up in style, I guess. So, my mom took her to the prom in her slingshot.
And that slingshot, yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
That was pretty dope, just saying that because, I haven't seen a prom since my oldest daughter graduated. And so it was just a good thing to see, seeing my little cousins grow up. And I was spending time with the family, man, spending time with the fam, laughing, joking, playing cards, gambling, doing what we always do when we get together.
Yeah.
But all weekend I've been good. Getting in as we got in the car to head on back home, that's when all my confidence just started.
Shit just started acting up.
Yeah, man, and so I pretty much, I got sick on my way to fuck back home. So, that was that. I've been working, I'm not gonna let no sickness stop me from working. I got to do that.
Yeah.
So I still been putting things together, getting it together. Outside of that though, I'm good, man. I'm here, I'm ready to pod, but I'm a little under the weather.
I can feel you, man. I appreciate you for even being here while being under the weather and whatnot, man. Shit with me, I don't think too much has been going on. For the most part, I like to go through my phone gallery, see if I took any pictures of anything. That reminds me of like the shit that I did if I don't remember, but no, I don't see shit cracking on here, man. I ain't get into too much of nothing, obviously. I did go spend some time with the family. Actually it was on was that Sunday? Went to the nursing home where my uncle is at or whatever, and it was his birthday. And we went up there, brought some food, little birthday situation, birthday cake, all that good stuff, man. So that was cool to kind of have some of the immediate family there just to kind of, spend some birthday time with them. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was probably pretty much like the biggest thing for the weekend for me.
How many of them old women hit on you while you was up there?
Oh, nah. First off, nah. None of them hit on me, but I did witness some depressing shit when I was in there. So we trying to find my uncle, right? We're like, oh, he's in room, yada, yada, yada. Like, all right, cool. We going in there. We go straight to the room. And we look, we like, nah, we don't see him in here. And he's like, oh yeah, somebody came with the wheelchair and came and brought him. He should be upstairs on the first floor. We're like, all right, cool. So starting to walk back through, all you see is people like yelling for me and reaching out like, hey, come here, please, like help, hey, like people trying to get me to save them out of their rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because if anybody know anything about like nursing homes, man, they don't want to be there. A lot of them that are there, they do not want to be there. A lot of them there because they don't have a choice. It's maybe the best thing for them based on whatever their situation is or what their support system look like or what their family situations is. Sometimes a nursing home is best, but they be miserable in these motherfuckers, man. So walking past these doors trying to go find my uncle, but seeing all these other old people like begging you to come and like save them and like take them out of here. Like that shit was so sad, man. It was like, God damn, man. And I understand, like, for the nurses and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it's a headache. You know what I'm saying? But I heard a lot of them do be treating them nasty too, though. So you just got to be real careful with that type of stuff, man. Just, check up on your peoples, especially if they're in situations like that, because it be some shit going on in there. And it's wild. But he did enjoy his birthday. He enjoyed his time. He enjoyed the family and everything. So that was cool. But yeah, so nobody hit on me, but they were definitely trying to get me to break them out of that motherfucker. That shit was weird as hell to me. But it is what it is. Other than that, man, I just been working and that's it, bro. I ain't really been doing shit. Fucking sleeping and fucking working. That's it. But here and ready to part the night. You know what I'm saying? I was this close to being like, but I was like, nah, I need to, man. I need to push through. Same way you pushing through now. We pushed through last week being sick. Man, sometimes you just got to push through, especially when we only on this motherfucker once a week instead of 2. We ain't got no backup day for the week. You know what I'm saying? And it goes a whole another week without people seeing us, man. So I never really want that. You know what I'm saying? So I said, fuck it. Let's push through. So we here. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate those who are here kicking it with us as well. We hope y'all are doing great. We hope that y'all week/weekend and the start of this week is all going great and whatnot. If it's not great, let's make it great. You already know how it goes. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and push through and get this part out the way, man. First things first, before we start anything, please do us a favor, man. If you can, hit the thumbs up wherever you're watching this from. Hopefully it is our YouTube channel. If it's Facebook or somewhere else, that's cool. Just get y'all ass over to that link right there that's on the screen. We appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, share it. You know what I'm saying? If you already subscribed, get somebody else to subscribe. We'd appreciate that. And yeah, that's where we at, man. And not even 10 minutes in, we getting right into this shit. So it might be a super short pod, y'all, but we here. And first things first is, it's me. Okay, shit. So I'm bringing a question that I saw somewhere. I don't remember where, but I saw it and I was like, let me bring it to the pod and see what it is, man. It says, what are some things you started liking less once you got older? And I thought this was mad interesting because I think this list can be very vast, a very large list of things, because just thinking of like all the stuff that I thought was super cool as a kid, when you grow up, man, and experience it, or once you get your first experience of it out the way, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. So we could just spitball and just randomly throw like different things out there as far as, what we started liking less as we got older. I could start us off with the club. The club scene was the shit. When my birthday is at the end of the year. So once we graduated, I graduated at 17. So when everybody was going to the clubs and shit all pressed, I was the one stuck. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't really do shit. I ain't had no fake ID, so a nigga really had to wait till basically the next year because my birthday's the last day of the year. So, but once I started clubbing, man, you couldn't get me out that motherfucker, man. We was in there every week, okay? And that shit was lit. I loved everything about it. We had a blast, always had a good time. Always like demanded the crowd in the room whenever we went, you know what I'm saying? No matter what floor we was on, what club we was at. It was just always a good energy. We ain't had no fights like that at all. If I can remember, I think we maybe one or two little weak, whatever situations, but for the most part, we had a blast, man. I loved everything about it. But now, shit, you wouldn't catch me in somebody's club doing nothing. Not for me, man. Even the last situation I've been through recently when I went to that EDM show last month, it was a blast. But the crowd, man, it's just that shit is way past me, bro. Like when you see motherfuckers wearing fucking X's on their wrists because they ain't even 21 yet, I'm like, oh man, I don't need to be in here. What the fuck am I doing? So yeah, it's just different, man. It's not the fact that I don't enjoy the club scene or like the music or nothing like that. It's just the crowd, man. Like you're gonna start becoming that old motherfucker that everybody used to see in the club. It's like, what the fuck this old nigga doing in here? Like you don't want to be that guy. So yeah, the club scene for me, once I got older, man, less and less. I don't need to be in there, man. But that's one of them.
Being up all night.
Listen, I know all about that.
Being up all night is definitely something that I started liking less the older I got. I started realizing once you start needing them naps and shit after work, that hanging out and being up all night, that shit is for the birds. And I know I've seen that meme plenty of times where they send a text and like, hey, what you doing at 11:15 and at 11:16 they knocked out sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That shit
real.
I mean, imagine doing that and then a motherfucker like, I know you say my text. I text you right back. And I'm like, man, I was out. You know, like just imagine that. So yeah, being up all night for damn sure is one of them.
Yeah.
And I second, who was it in the Miss Hart's Take and said people.
Yeah. People we tolerate people now. Yeah. Like that's what's happening. We gotta tolerate fucking humans, man. Yeah. But I get that. I get that one. What else? Some things that started to like less as I got older. Even just going like looking forward to drinking and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like, man, I don't really drink anyway, or smoke or nothing like that. But like back then, that used to be the play. You know what I'm saying? You go, you pregame, you get your little drink, you get your mix, whatever the case may be, to help start the night. Or if you had a function that's going to be, you're going to be at somebody's house or a crib all night, you know what I'm saying? Drinking, bringing alcohol, having bottles, all that shit. None of that shit is a thing for me now. Like, I've never needed like alcohol or anything like that to enjoy myself. So I wasn't really big on that anyway, but shit, man. The older I got, the less I cared about the liquor store. The less I cared about, let me, get a cut, let me get lit. Da, da, da. Like, I've been cool. Cause like now I appreciate more cause I'm and I also need to be alert all the time. One thing we do a lot more when we're older is, for at least for me, I know I'll fucking nap or fucking be tired. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I'm usually not the tired guy. I'm not the guy that go to a function and go to sleep in a corner. But I just like being alert now. I don't like being under the influence of something all the time. So whenever I'm out doing a function or somewhere with some people or whatever the case may be, I don't mind being sober and chilling. Like if we in the crib, I don't mind. But if I'm out somewhere where I got to drive afterwards, dog, I'm not tripping, dog, like at all. I'll be the designated driver. That's cool. But yeah, that shit, it's not the same. There's no need for the shit for me anyway. So I don't know, for that changed a lot.
I want to say loud females. And when I say loud, I don't necessarily mean loud, because I never really liked that loud ass female. But the attention seeking female, sometimes they're not very loud, but of course they would wear something or do something that makes them just stand out, just out of all, that's like people that say, oh, we're having an all white party, and that person shows up in all red. That's normally like the birthday person. So it's like, it's things like that that I used to like. I used to like that one person that stood
when it
out
gets the grain, and
yeah, but the older I got, I started realizing them motherfuckers is irritating.
A problem.
Yeah, man.
I get that. Damn.
I see noise. Didi said noise. NYC is alive 24/7. Like, go to bed, y'all. I don't want to hear shout out all night.
Yeah. I remember partying in New York, man. And New York get things cracking like 3 hours after us. So while we normally getting dressed and leaving out at 10 to go to a function, them niggas ain't doing that until 1. And we normally getting out the club at 3. They getting out at 6. So it was just a wild thing. I remember and it don't, man. New York don't be sleeping for shit. I remember that. But I agree, man. Noise is ain't for me. What else? She said I stole her answer. Drinking. Yeah, drinking, man. Having sex with random people is crazy. First off, liking this is wild. I fuck with it though. I fuck with the spontaneous side of it. You know what I'm saying? I only club and like being around people on vacation, says Jabbo in the building. I see you, my G. Same thing, man. I feel you. I feel you. If it ain't around like some peoples you know what I'm saying, family function, like say vacation, shit like that, like I'm not going to the hot spot down the street. And it's crazy because there's a new spot out here that I wanted to check out, but I just don't have the capacity to do it. I gotta fucking build that shit up and be like, all right, man. But yeah, I don't know. Shit like that just don't really impress me like it used to. What are some things I'm starting to like less as I grow up? I've always been a punctual person, but I hate people being late more as an adult than I did when I was younger. I guess when you're younger, you really don't really think about shit like that. You just be like, oh, this shit's fucking CBT, color people time. Oh, you already know how it is. Like, oh, I'll be there in 5 minutes, but you barely be there in an hour. Like, all that shit funny when you're younger. But the older you get, man, nigga, look, first off, wherever I'm going, 8 times out of 10, I don't want to go for real. So if you're going to get me there, niggas better be on time. Let's have a good time so I can leave at a good hour and be back at a good hour. Like, I ain't got time for that extra shit, man. So being punctual is something that I appreciate. That being late shit, hell nah, man. Like,
I think that's
the city. I like to be in the burbs, countryside or oceanside. Man, yeah. Well, I feel that. I completely feel where you're coming from with that. But. The country part never became a thing for me. Oceansides, I love. The burbs is cool. The city is cool too for me still. But the country was a lot cooler to me as a kid. The older I got, and I realized how miserable that shit was for real, like, I'm definitely not going back as an adult. That shit was ass for real. It's just when you're a kid, you have a different type of mindset. You found fun out of anything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, being, like, in open fields or fucking with animals or, you know what I'm saying, like, all the crops out there and all just goofy shit. That shit was cool. And the older you get, you realize that shit was hell. And I don't know what I liked about it at all. Because ain't no way. I wouldn't do it, man. I would not do it. The fact that you can't eat whatever you want because the pounds are harder to get off. No bullshit. Somebody being here talking that talk when it comes to food. What's up, King?
What's up?
He has made it in the building.
I look dumb as shit. I'm like half a head.
You got to fix your camera, but yeah, we just out here spitballing ideas, man. Just throwing out some things about what are some things that you started liking less once you got older. We didn't talk about the club. We didn't talk about people in general. We didn't talk about being under the influence. We can't hear you, but
we heard you when you first came in, and then all of a sudden,
yeah. But damn, what else? Nah. Can't hear you still, my G.
Oh,
damn.
She said, Sanaa said, going to family reunions. For some families, that is true.
I wish it was true for me, but it's not. I had way more family reunions as a kid than as an adult, and I'm mad now that we don't have them like we used to. So that bothers me. If we had one every year, I might feel the same way as somebody, but nah, I missed them shits, man. The last one we had, hell, I helped through it. I helped my family put it together, and it was a really, really, really great turnout. But then that was like right before COVID hit. And then after that, ain't nobody really putting forth no evidence or nothing. But I don't know. I'm cool with the family reunions if we can actually do the shits. You know what I'm saying? Like my family, we just started doing them less and less the older I got, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not creating any situations to where families are meeting. Like everybody's having kids. You know what I'm saying? Meet your cousin. Meet your this person's baby. Da da da. And no nobody know each other no more. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, don't like it. The best answer is growing up, being an adult, paying my bills.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking chicken ass turkey. Hey, look, all y'all in the comments, look, I need a topic. My ass barely made it here, and I ain't got a goddamn topic. I'm tired and I'm hungry, so y'all gonna sit here and watch me eat. So I heard somebody say family reunions, you gotta be smoking. I ain't had enough family reunions. I don't even know all my goddamn family. I don't know where the fuck they at, what they doing.
That's what I'm saying. I need more too, man.
What's some things you started liking less? And fucking sugar, fucking unhealthy foods. You know, I miss Kool-Aid, but I can't stand that shit.
I think it's a difference when you get older. You have to be more responsible, and you know that you got to take care of your body. And yeah, shit do hit different, man. I get you. I get that.
Being outside for me.
To being outside?
Like it's outside, you know, you're outside playing. You always want to go outside. Fuck all that shit, man.
Also, see, I like restaurants way less. I love eating at home way more. I ain't too mad at that as an adult, I guess. I still love them because I take my kids to them all the time just to kind of give us a different feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to be like, yo, what y'all trying to go here so we can sit down and eat, you know what I'm saying? Let them order some goofy shit off of a menu somewhere. So I do it for them. For me personally, if I ain't watching the sports game or something, I don't really care too much about it either.
Let me see. McDonald's, driving and for road trips. I hate driving. I don't mind a road trip. I just hate driving.
Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha.
I was going to say party poopers. Back in the day,
I was going to say, when did you like party poopers?
I know.
back in the day, it was cool to have one around because it's like it's what everybody expect. Like going to the theme park, you always got that one person that's not getting on anything. Now,
Oh no.
you know, back in the day, you used to win the games and have all these toys. Back in the day, you used to be able to, hey, you're not getting on this, hold all this shit anyway. So boom. But the older I got, it's like, you know what? I don't even want you in here. Like, if you're not getting on shit, like, stop. Yeah, like, why are you here? Like, I do not like those type of people.
I can dig that. Damn. What else do I like less?
Yeah, what you like less?
I like company less. I grew up where my house was the spot. Yeah. So I was used to having company all day, every day. Motherfuckers come over all the time. I didn't care. You spend the night. That was cool. Like, always had that. But the older I got, adult company is a bit different. It's not like we all don't have the young, stupid mind frame where we're entertained by just anything and dumb shit. Like, being adults are different. Whenever I do have like company, and I'm around a bunch of adults, this shit is completely different than what it used to be when we were younger. Like, we start talking about adult shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is crazy. It's like it's not the same. It's not the same.
I had to hear the one. Had to hear Dewan talk about his goddamn wash and dry. Finally came today talking like goddamn.
Oh, there it is, Tuesday.
Yeah, washed and dried so much clothes. Like, get this adult shit out of here, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Talking to your homie about washers and dryers, man. I'm telling you, adult conversations, man. It's different. It's so different. So yeah, fuck that.
I'm gonna just say being an adult. Being an adult in general is something I hate. That's the whole idea.
It's pretty played out. I ain't gonna hold you. Being an adult is very played out.
You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit weird with this. Being an adult and trying to be mature, I'm starting to hate it less and less. Oh, you gotta act like this. You gotta act like that. Oh, you're old. You need to be doing this. We don't fuck about that shit. I don't be sitting around with a whole rack of niggas smoking cigars and shit because I'm older. Fuck that dumb looking shit. I hate it. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. Why? I don't give a fuck about that. I want to throw up a water balloon at somebody.
And it's crazy because unlocking a new level of adulting is always super cool in real time, but then you realize how much you hate that shit too. It's like when you get your first car, you get your first house, you get your first, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, something where you feel like you're leveling up as an adult, but that shit is the worst. Once that shit settle in, you be like, man, this shit ain't even worth this shit. I'm not even as happy as I thought I was going to be. Hell yeah, it's ghetto, man. It's ghetto as hell. That shit's ghetto, man. Yeah, being an adult is probably the most ghetto thing ever, man. God damn. And it's different too when you're like in your teen, like saying, or at least I know King started a little later when it came to having kids, but like even fatherhood when you're younger is different than what it is now. Like, you start finding moments where you're less and less the cool guy or the cool dad. You're more of like the dad you have to be because they're getting older. And it's like, yo, you got some lessons to learn. And I can't be cool Dr. Money with you 24/7 if you want to learn the shit you need to learn real quick. Now I got to talk to you like you about to become a man. So I got to have like real talks with you and give you real advice and shit like that. It ain't just being super cool like it used to be. So the older your kids get, man, you have to start parenting different. And I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I miss when your kids was young and you get to just tell them things. They were so easier to please, and it was so much easier. But now, the older they get, man, it's tough. Because now these little motherfuckers are making decisions on their own. Now you got to kind of monitor that. It's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, parenting is starting to become less and less fun and more concerning and stressful and all these other things, man. And you just because you want to set your kids up for greatness, man. You don't want them to go out here and fucking fail, but they got to learn sometimes. So,
did anybody y'all say working?
No.
Having a job is becoming less and less fun. When you get old, y'all go, oh, I got a job here, making money. I'm starting to hate this shit every day.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I stopped working and started like, I'm gonna just be on this entrepreneur shit. I'm gonna do my own shit, run my own business. I'm not doing this corporate shit no more. I was tired of it because it's like you're doing something that you're not happy with. Yeah, I'm making a little bit of money, but it's not enough to do shit with. And it's not something I see a future in. You know what I'm saying? So I got tired of that shit quick. I done had enough jobs. I done worked for fucking Metro. I done worked for fucking Beretta Gun Corporation. I done worked for KB Toy Store, the fucking Sprint, Nextel, all types of shit. Just anything. Just to make some money. But then you realize like, yo, that shit's real when you have a job that you're just not happy with. Man, that shit, it ain't it. I feel so much different now because I'm able to do things that I love to do 10 times different than when I was just doing jobs just to get paid. And that shit is the worst because it's never enough.
Sucks balls.
It's never enough, man.
Shoot.
Fuck that. So no, I definitely get it. Look like you had another one, King? No?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you had one.
Pepper starting to hear the older. Responsibilities.
Yeah.
I don't know for real.
No, that's a good one too, because I think when I was younger, having responsibilities made you feel like you were a man, like you were older than what you were for real. When you had your little small things you took care of, you know what I'm saying? Paying your first little bill or something like that, your little phone bill, or you thought you was the shit back then. But now, ghetto as hell. Well, none of these bills I got. Too many of them. That's a good answer.
I'm done.
All right, we can leave it at that. I don't know if I see anything extra or crazy.
Stupid people.
People were definitely on the list for sure.
Okay, all right.
And boom, we're gonna leave it at that. Well, this wasn't your topic. It was going to be a Vibez submitted one, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go. I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick. Share the screen. I'm gonna try to read this. Now it says older women are jealous of younger women. This post says some chick named Monica or whatever says majority of women are jealous of us who were born in the 2000s. If I say so, I say so because I'm just 18, turning 19 next year, but majority of the men can't resist me. Majority of the old women who are above 25 don't know what it takes to attract a man. That's why they're full of bitterness. They hate the fact that we can easily break their marriages. Oh shit. Married men are regretting for marrying them. I have dated married men so far who are complaining about their wives. If you check a woman who complain a lot about marriage are old women above 25 years old. I guess she's saying that everybody who complains is over 25. How can a man love you? You don't have what it takes to make him love you. What is she talking about? I have interacted with married men and they are not happy. Majority are begging me to be their wife. So this girl just going on a weird ass fucking tangent about the experiences that
her in
she
the
had
picture?
with married men.
I think that's her.
We're going to assume that. They always putting these pictures next to it. Maybe that's her, maybe it's not. Who knows? But let's just say it's her for the sake of the fact that the picture's on here. So she says she's a young tenderoni. She's 18, 19 years old. And all the women that are 25 years or older are jealous of her and all of her kind that are younger because they know what it takes to drive a married man crazy and get them sweating her.
You're not younger. You 18. That's like the first start. That's the bottom.
Yeah.
Basically, you want less to make a nigga want to fuck.
Yeah.
You really like, and you talking all this shit about married people. No, this is what they do. This ain't nothing new. You ain't saying nothing new. You just gullible and ran into it. You fell for the trap.
The fact that you 18 years old dealing with married men already tells me everything I need to know about you.
You're gonna be ran through before you get to 25.
And yeah.
It always be them cute ones though. I didn't said it plenty of times before. Them little cute ones be worn out. They be ran through. You gotta be careful with them cute ass women.
And then you know what? Some people gonna be singing a little 50 Cent song, Joe. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man.
See, and she's 18. She says she'll be turning 19 next year, meaning she just turned 18.
Oh,
and say she's dated married men. Not I've dated a married man before. I've dated married men, multiple.
So
I don't care if it's
you
two.
was talking to them before you even turned 18.
So you already, within just turning 18, have dated at least two married men already. And look, ma'am, I think this chick is very young and naive, and I really think that she's letting this whole married man thing gets her ahead and whatnot.
She'll be changing her pronouns in like another 10 years.
This is my thing. I understand you can have all the confidence in the world. You can say, oh, us young girls do it like this, the older girls, blah, blah, blah. You can have all that shit all you want to, but at the end of the day, man, all the cycle just ain't do nothing but repeat. Mm-hmm. You ain't that far from 25, baby. Trust me. You'll be 25 like that. And then once you hit 25, there's going to be a new wave of women coming in that you got to look out for. It's the same cycle. But at the end of the day, letting married men gas you like this is wild. This tells me that she don't know the game either. Like, this is the energy of fucking unhappily married men. Like, this ain't a flex at all. So she got a lot of learning to do, and it seemed like she's already failing already because you already multiple married men in, and you just turned 18. You ain't even hit the streets yet for real. So this tells me that she's probably on social media looking a certain way, and a lot of her DMs are probably being flooded by niggas that are older and are quote unquote married. She should be out here in these streets at 18. And if she's out here in these streets at 18, oh man, I swear she'll be having a different conversation by the time she's 21. For sure. Because then you'll realize that it's not just the younger women. There's some older women out here that'll clean house. Y'all women ain't got shit to do with that because your age is young. This woman, if she told her she was 18 or told her she was 35, we'll believe her. So it ain't even the fact that, oh, it's just the fact that you're 18. Yeah, men play off that. But if it's based off attraction, your age don't even matter at all. So ultimately, I don't think she knows shit about keeping a man happy, especially a married woman. She's never been married before.
I really want to know, is this her picture? Because this is really her picture. This is going to tell me a lot.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Look, I hate to say it. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it. There's no way that she being 18 can tell me or anyone how to make a married man happy. She can't. She can't. There's no way on earth that I would believe anything that you say to me. You don't have the experience at all. You've never been married yourself. You probably never had a real relationship. You just turned 18. And everybody that you've been fucking with has been married to somebody else. So you've never got the full attention that you needed. You've never got, you know what I'm saying, the 100% of someone's time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of experience, sweetheart. So no, I'm not buying this whole, oh, these old bitches mad because us young women know how to make their married men happier than they do. No. You just young and 18. You ain't do shit. You don't know what those married men are going through in that household. And trust and believe, they ain't gonna leave none of them wives for your ass. He's not. He'll play with you. You'll be that little side tank for a little bit.
I'm pretty sure it's one married man who will probably leave their wife for her, but he ain't going to say he leaving her for her because she dumb and naive and she young, and he could probably know that he'll work the shit out of her ass.
I was going to say, would he be leaving his wife for her, or would he be leaving his wife for her to leave his wife and not really to start something new with this chick? Because she could just be used as a way to get out.
It just really depends on the man and how manipulative he is and how old he is.
She 18. This is a walk in the park. I'm pretty sure married niggas are getting over on this little young 18-year-old girl who thinks
exactly. But I'm saying like someone who's older who be like, oh, she's way too easy. I'm about to just snatch her ass the fuck up. Not like the married men that's like, it's gonna have to probably be somebody maybe in like their 40s. They ain't gonna let that pass.
This also one you gotta watch though. As much as you may be like, let me get her little ass up off the street now while she 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she still got an 18, 19-year-old mind. She still got an 18, 19-year-old's drive to go out here and party and have fun and live a life.
He gonna try to mold her and keep her in the house. Probably try to knock her little dumb ass up.
He can try. I'm not saying that it won't work, but he definitely got to try because that's a whole nother
time. So it just really depends. And where the hell she live at? What area? Well, a lot of
the region matters.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
All them little raggedy bitches don't know nothing. I don't give a fuck what region you in.
I mean, no, I agree with that. I mean,
yeah. I'm sorry, she 18. It ain't really much she can tell anybody about anything.
We can't talk nothing, but maybe Gracie's Corner.
Huh?
I mean,
we can talk about how we learned we watching Gracie's Corner and shit together and how she grew up watching that. Like, I couldn't dare mention something like Barney. She'd be like, who the fuck is that?
Like, what? You don't know who Barney is? How about the Hamburglar? Ask her just shit that you just know his way out. Like, come on, dog. And that's why I don't never like these scenarios where you got the old head who dates the young person, regardless if it's male or female. I hate it every time. Like recently, they were just talking about Keisha Cole and her little young dude that she fucking with. I think she's 42 and he's 24 or some shit like that. Something weird like that. I don't like nothing about it.
Yeah, that's sure.
But yeah, there's that. Monica don't know what she's talking about. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, and her name has to be Monica. That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah. Wonder where she is now.
Her titty sagging like that already too.
Hey.
Bro, that's what I was like. I'm saying, like, this is her in this picture. It's hard business some shit when you see you acting like that.
Yeah.
And 18, what's acting like that?
18 and them titties already hanging down there. Shit, you.
That's crazy.
Like, that was like the regular sag. Them joints like I've been grabbed on and hung on sag.
I've been hung on.
No, seriously, let's keep it real. Like the little,
I know what you mean.
That girl who was just always fucking with the niggas and her titties just started to sag, like niggas just kept grabbing on the joints.
Or she developed them joints mad young. She probably had titties at like 14, 15 years old. And out here, wilding out, not really take care of herself, you know what I'm saying? Or just still developing them Jones get to sagging. By the time she 18, that's what we dealing with. And married men can't resist them saggy titties. That's crazy. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. All right, but shit, we're gonna leave that there. That's looks like we 2 in already. Halfway through at 46 minutes. All right, look. You ain't gotta tell me but one time. Let's go ahead and hit this mid-show break, man. Take y'all breaks, go to the bathroom, get your phone charged, get something to drink, whatever you gotta do. We'll see you in a minute 45. Right back.
Hey, man, make sure you go by the livevibestore.com and cop you some merch.
Hey, and if you do, man, make sure you send us a selfie and whatnot. We'll put you on our social medias for
Missing Merch Monday.
Let's go, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all do that. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, come one of these. You know what I'm saying? Or something new, you know? There it is, man. Merch Monday.
We in that season.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, it's the Vibez Podcast. We're here to ask you to follow us on our social media platforms.
Yes, indeed, man. We got a Twitter, we got a Facebook, an Instagram, and a YouTube channel.
And don't forget, on the YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And follow us.
Yes, sir.
Follow us. I see you. I see you.
Hey, yo, this is the Vibez Podcast asking you to follow us on all streaming platforms.
We got Apple Podcasts,
Google Podcasts,
And Spotify podcast, man. Make sure you check out all our past episodes, and they will be up as soon as we go live after Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on YouTube.
and we out this.
And we are back like we never left. And while I did want to say a few things on this mid-show break before we move forward. As of today, I don't see anything. Oh, look, today is National Email Day. Somebody who's watching, somebody send us an email. If y'all don't know what our email is, it's livebozpodcast@gmail.com. Why not? National Email Day.
Somebody sent a letter to this goddamn P.O. box.
Yeah, man. It could just be like, hey, what's up, guys? Love the show. See you later. I don't care what it is.
I know, right?
Yeah, man.
You can get a postcard. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yes, indeed.
You
Something.
ain't dry as shit.
Yeah, we need that. International Creator Day, man. Yeah, create a card to send to us or an email, whichever. They out here. You know what I'm saying? Today's National Lovers Day, so shout out to the Lovers Squad. You already know that. Y'all got another day out here. And I'm gonna leave that at that. I haven't seen any like crazy music dropping as far as albums are concerned. There are a bunch of just like singles being dropped left and right though. All the beef situations heating up, especially with people are coming in to join the Let's Jump Drake Fest. I heard there's a remix to Like That coming with Kanye West just threw himself in the mix for no reason. And I also heard that there's a song Like That. They said it got Pusha T on the remix, possibly. It's just it's all corny to me. Yeah, it's super corny now. It's like I wouldn't know how to feel to be a part of some shit like that. Like to be in the group that's like saying, yeah, let's go and jump this one person. It just seems weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all of them having past relationships with them. And honestly, I don't give a fuck what Drake did to these niggas. At the end of the day, this clicking up shit to fight one man is so weird to me, especially in hip hop. This is a weird thing. I don't like shit about it. It's goofy. If we're gonna do a Kendrick versus Drake, cool. But all these other niggas jumping in, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their sneak punches and sneak kicks in, it's just trash to me. Everybody just needs to just sit the fuck back. Y'all are not in the big three. Leave it the fuck alone. Okay, cold and bowed out. It's Drake versus Kendrick. Everybody else shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear from Rick Ross. He ain't had no beef with you. Rick Ross jumping in on the behalf of French Montana. Who gives a fuck if French Montana has a problem? Who gives a shit? None of this shit, man. I hate it. It's annoying. So hopefully,
even his artist.
No, not at all. And Drake dropped another diss record towards Kendrick since Kendrick didn't drop. And everybody was like, oh, it's his AI. So he actually used AI, which was fucking creative, and made fucking Tupac and Snoop come out of nowhere to tell him what to do to Drake and all that. It was fucking hilarious, man. But that's, again, we already know this from the past. Do not give Drake time. If you do not drop within fucking 48 hours, that nigga's going to drop again. And he's going to say something again. Like, and it's going to be, you got to be careful. They said that Kendrick is supposed to be dropping an album in May, supposedly. So they're trying to say that he's going to save his response for the album. But yeah, it's a lot going on with that still. But everybody else just need to shut the fuck up and let this unfold the way it's supposed to. Okay. With that being said, I don't really have too much to report in the sports world. It is
how you forget the Chris Brown and Quavo beef?
There we go. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, I ain't even thought about it, but yes, the Chris Brown and Quavo beef is actually on a whole nother level right now. It started with some little punchlines being said. I think Chris Brown started this. I think he had a verse on a song where he said he threw a couple little shots. Oh, this girl, she likes something, but not, not the Migos, blah, 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 saying little shit, showing like Jose Quavo, talking about Quavo, little jabs. Then they see, here comes Quavo, throwing some jabs back. And then Chris Brown went stupid. That nigga said, oh, yeah? This is what I've been waiting on. And yeah, man, it's out of all the disses we've heard this year, this is the best one. I'll tell you that much. Chris Brown went stupid on Quavo ass. I just wish I cared more about the beef. I don't. But the diss record is crazy. It's fucking crazy. And I think Quavo responded to that and it was trash. It was nowhere near on the level of Chris Brown shit. And so I think it's like over now. But yeah, Chris Brown, he fucked Quavo ass up. That shit was bad. So if you haven't heard them, please go check them out. They're all out right now. So just do your Googles, man. It's out there out here.
Do your Googles.
Yeah, man. Do your Googles, man. Somebody else was beefing too. Oh yeah, they already jumping on J. Cole now. They called it. It was like, yo, as soon as J. Cole apologized, niggas gonna start thinking J. Cole's sweet. They gonna start talking shit. My nigga Simba, I fuck with Simba. He threw some shots at J. Cole already. And then Boz from J. Cole's camp is trying to throw shots back at Simba, which is pointless because I'm not talking to you, my nigga. I'm talking to J. Cole, but whatever. But that's his man. He gonna try to ride for that. And plus get himself relevant. Nobody's talking about Boz or Kaz or none of them niggas. Unless he's JID. JID is the only really popping nigga out of Dreamville. But JID ain't saying much. You know what I'm saying? And JID will fuck somebody up if they want to play. I would love to see JID get into the middle of some shit. But yeah, so there's all that, man. There's probably some CDs and songs and music out too as well. Just go check your sources because I haven't really been checking it out. It looks like, speaking of Chris Brown, it's 100 song fucking, come on, man. Oh, his playlist is out. That's what they promote. Okay, cool. Your phone, I believe, King is trying to tell us something. Yeah. But I was gonna try to see if I can get y'all a quick rundown, but I'm not gonna do that. Just go check the music scene out. Go find what you listen to. and see what's going on in the music industry right now. Okay. All right. So other than that, man, I don't know. I didn't find a bunch of things to talk about. Y'all saw what today was. Y'all heard about the sports. Y'all heard about the music. And there's a bus driving through Navy Yard in DC. What are we doing? I'm sorry. It just popped up on my screen. Only in the city. What are we doing? Navy Yard? Somebody supposed to stole that motherfucker. Is that a police car? I don't know. What are we? I don't know. But these niggas driving in the grass. All right, but anyway, we're going to leave this alone and move right into the next topic. And I think that is by Flat. Flat got his finger up as well. What we got?
The fight happened this weekend.
There it is. Yeah, the fights. Like I said, I didn't grab any of this stuff.
Ryan Garcia fought Devin Haney, and he whooped his ass this weekend.
He did. He fucking did. And a lot of people lost a lot of money betting on Devin Haney, man. He knocked him down 3 times. Although it wasn't a knockout or TKO fight, it did come down to a decision, and Ryan Garcia got it unanimously. And he probably could have just won this by a landslide. A couple of they tried to. I think he got penalized a point or two during a couple of rounds as well. But you know, overall, he fucked Devin Haney up, man. Yeah. So shout out to Ryan Garcia. Always been a fan, but goodness gracious, man. So now you know how it goes. You know anything about boxing? When somebody wins, it's always another nigga who's trying to get their name in under that spotlight and go and talk their shit. I can't think of the boxer's name, but somebody else is trying to jump up and be the next person that Ryan Garcia fights. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Oh, mm-hmm. You know, good fight. I gave you your respect. I kept my word, and now you keep your word and give me my fight. Blah 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 blah. You know how it goes, but yeah, man, it was crazy, man. And yeah, good fight. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. He beat the shit out of that man. But good call, Flat, because I definitely forgot about that fight. But yeah, now let's move right along and see what Flat has brought to the table to talk about.
Well, my question was, it's like a 2-part question, but but it might not be a 2-part question to some people. So I put, what sexual expectations do you have of someone you're dating and exclusively dating, if there's a difference?
Sexual expectations, you said?
Yes.
What sexual expectations do you have if you're dating or exclusively dating someone? I don't know. I don't really set expectations during the dating phase, mainly because I feel like I'm still trying to get a sexual connection with that person. Still trying to figure them out. They're still trying to figure me out because we are like just dating in this sense. Some people date multiple people when they date. People should be open about that, but it's true. So if we are just dating or even just dating exclusively, I don't think I would put any type of sexual expectations on them. But let's say that we do, or even just for this topic's sake, or if we are like in a relationship or whatever the case may be, I just feel like I don't want to call this like an expectation, but I feel like my partner always has to be just open-minded when it comes to sexual things, right? Because I think the more that you kind of create a chemistry with the person, the more you probably want to do things. Y'all want to try stuff. Y'all want to have sex maybe in public or while you're out in the car. Like a lot of things start to, happen once y'all get, into that sexual chemistry bag. So my expectation is just to have a partner that's always open to shit, right? And not to say like, oh, you got to do this or you got to do that, but I'm more so if I could just say, you know what, I want this to be an open kind of sexual chemistry thing. That means that whatever it is that we want to do, we should always be open to try it or even just have a conversation about it. I don't want to have it to where our sexual chemistry is limited so much. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? You have somebody who's so stuck in their ways or don't want to explore certain things. That could be a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? You start dating a motherfucker, y'all lock in exclusively. Now this person was like, oh, well, you know, I don't want to do sex in public. I don't want to have threesomes. I barely like giving head like that. You know what I'm saying? So you start finding out all these different things and you're like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot to really deal with. Can you move forward and move along with somebody who has these set rules based on y'all sexual life? So I don't know, man. I would just want my sexual expectation with my person to be open-minded because anything can happen anytime, man. And I'm with that. Now I feel like we should always be open to either do it or talk about it. You know what I'm saying? As long as we got that, I feel like I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to try a new position with her, if I want to, hey, let me eat your pussy real quick. Like while we somewhere crazy, she's like, what? Be open to shit. Don't be a prude. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, weird and act like, no, I just want that energy. So my expectations for her to be open-minded when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, our sexual life or whatever. Nigga might want to role play. Nigga might want to wear a trench coat with nothing under it. Who knows? I just want her to be open to all of the shits. You know what I'm saying? If we don't like it, we don't like it. Fuck it. But at least she was open enough to either try, accept it, have a conversation about it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the openness of it or whatever is that for me. Openness is kind of crazy.
Okay. Just dating. I'm with you. I think she just needs to be open-minded and spontaneous. Dating exclusively, I need her to be honest. Dating exclusively can be tricky to some people. And anything that I feel could harm our livelihoods, I think you should be completely honest about that. If you're just dating and you're dating multiple people, and y'all probably know that this person is dating multiple people and probably fucking other people, that's your responsibility to take care and protect yourself. Okay, y'all might be having sex raw. Does that mean this person is having sex raw with all of these other people as well? That's something you have to take upon yourself to protect yourself from. And I really don't even think you have the right to be asking them that. If y'all are just dating, exclusively dating, I need to know all of that. Yeah. The moment you feel like you want to go get your pussy ate by somebody else or you want to go suck somebody else's dick, I need to know that, regardless of what the situation is. Because if we dating exclusively and it's just me and you, and we decide that we're not going to protect ourselves, but you still out there doing what you do with other people, and somebody can possibly catch something, you know, or, you know, that you just can't get rid of. So you really need to be honest about that, because that ain't no coming back from that. A lot of the times it ain't no coming back from that. So you definitely have to be honest. And when, like I said, spontaneous, you still gotta be spontaneous. Spontaneous goes for both sides. I like wild shit. I like the fact that we sitting out eating and my phone light up because you sent me a message. The whole time is you just snapped a picture of your pussy under the table because you didn't wear no drawers today. I like spontaneous shit like that. You know, it's just certain shit that I like. I like spontaneous shit. That's just part of me. And that is an expectation I have of a person that I am dating. I like spontaneous shit. And, you know, that's just, I mean, that's an expectation of mine. Because I like I like spontaneous shit. I don't know how many times or how many different ways I can say it. I like to sometimes open my phone and don't know what the fuck they expect.
I think that.
Shit. Oh, sorry.
Yes. King, what sexual expectations do you have for someone you're dating or exclusively dating?
Let's go with me. All right, so let me just get into this. I'm not gonna have any expectations of someone I'm dating. I'm just gonna keep it honest. We're just dating. Just trying to get to know you. I don't it baffles me. I'm just trying to understand, like, all right, dating, exclusively dating, then like how long does it take before you go to dating to exclusively dating, then relationships? It's just weird. So right, for at my age now, like, they think sex during dating is the last thing on my motherfucking mind. I'm really trying to understand, like, if I really like you when I'm dating, if I'm really going to be with you. So sexual shit is not something I'm going to really fucking focusing on. Exclusively dating, I'm still not really going to be looking. I'm not going to have any more so expectations. Like if I had to put anything on it, I'm going to probably go like a flat. I just want to see pictures of some shit. Like, just surprise me. I don't give a fuck. But that's not going to be a real goal of mine. I won't really be expecting shit until we're actually in a relationship. That's when I'll have expectations, which we will probably be talking about during dating to see if we even going to make it there. But off the break, I'm not really going to be expecting shit during dating or exclusively dating. Now, if shit happens, it happens, but it's not something I'm expecting to happen.
Right.
Shit, I am. That shit let me know if I need to move forward with shit. It was another thing I seen this weekend that the lady said sex plays 65% of the relationship. I agree with that.
I don't disagree with it. I'll say that. I don't disagree.
Sex plays 65% of a relationship.
How old was this person?
I don't know. She was an adult though.
She was an adult.
Yeah. Because I look at it like this. We've all seen a lot of situations, men or women, to where we fucked with somebody a lot, and once you have sex and that sex is trash, it makes you look at that whole situation completely different. Because I think it limits what you think the future may hold. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you could try to teach somebody some things. That's why I like to allow time for people to get accustomed to each other. Because I'm not expecting you to kiss the way I kiss, fuck the way I fuck, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all got to figure each other out. So you got to kind of give a little grace in the beginning. But if you can see that there's no saving this shit from a sexual standpoint, you know what I'm saying? What you get is what you get. Like you said, they're not open to certain things. They don't want to try new positions or new, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to spice things up at all, X, Y, and Z. Like, this is just what they are. That shit changes everything. Everything. Because she can tell you now, I think sex is overrated. I don't really think it's that deep. I mean, I'll do it because I know you want to do it, but like, I'm not really, shit. See if you take another step with that woman. I doubt that you will. I doubt it. So it's partially true. I can't say 65, but I agree. It's very, very important.
Do you think it's more than half?
I think it's at bare minimum half. It can be 55, 65, whatever it is to a different person. But I think at bare minimum, it's 50% as important.
So that means So you think
at least yeah, it's at least half, because like I said, that's enough to get you to walk away from a motherfucker. That's half the shit gone. It's like, yeah, she's dope, she's cool, she's funny, she's this, she's that, but it's like, dog, we have no sexual chemistry. She don't even like that type of shit. She don't want to be spontaneous. It's easy for somebody to come over and, you know what I'm saying, get you going from a sexual standpoint and just take your attention off of what you got. And if that person is not willing to either open up sexually or change things or try new things or whatever the case may be, dog, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You're not going to stay that long. And I don't expect anybody to. Honestly, I don't. And then you wonder why you get cheated on. You wonder why, you know what I'm saying, you're the one out here cheating. Sex is terrible. So it's partially true.
Oh, shit. That's bullshit. She said, imagine being on vacation and not even looking forward to ending the night in the bedroom with I guess who you are with.
Nah, no thank you. Won't catch me signing up for that or paying for that. She's
sleeping somewhere else, because that room will be occupied if she ain't giving up no pussy. It's occupied from somebody else. But that room is going to be rocking and shaking and moaning and groaning.
I feel you. Because there's no way that should be acceptable. I'm more on the side of you putting your differences aside and we fuck the whole vacation and then get back to beefing once we get back home. I'm with that. I'm not about to be motherfucking going back and forth with you on vacation. We not doing this shit. Now it's not the time for that shit. Leave that shit back home. Once we get in that motherfucking airport, nigga, that shit, whatever we was beefing with at home, leave that shit at home. Unless you do some Bama shit on the trip, then we got another issue. But if it's home issues, leave that shit at home, man.
She said not that she's not giving it up, but that you don't like it. Oh, no. I know if I like the sex before we even get on vacation. There's no way I'm going on vacation with somebody that I know I don't like their sex.
It's wild because men are so different, right? Like, I think men can kind of push through that shit more than women can. I think we can.
I can if my first time having sex with her is on that vacation. All
right, so what if y'all had sex for the first time, right? She loved it, you hated it. Next thing you know, your birthday around the corner, she want to take you to anywhere, fucking Dominican Republic, who knows? Yeah.
Oh, all right, I'm good. I'll go.
Right. You going all right now? Are you going to continue to have sex with her the whole trip, even though you didn't like it before you left?
Yeah, I probably would.
That's what I said. I think men, we can push through that. I think.
Probably try to find somebody else that's on that resort or something. And try to I ain't gonna be out there just miserable the whole motherfucking trip. Or she's just gonna have to learn on this trip. She gonna have to learn on this trip how to suck or fuck me, because I refuse to be on this whole trip disappointed because I can't get right. No.
Yeah. Being partially disappointed is completely different than being totally disappointed.
Yeah.
I get you. And not mad at it. Oh, man. Well, it looks like that was it for that. We didn't have another one queued up. I don't think. Let me make sure. Nope, because this is King shit from the last time. And the mind don't have that written down. So this might be it, yo. Hold on.
Yeah, it's it. It's cool. I'm sick.
Well, shit. Yeah, man. Well, fuck it. Let's go ahead and hit this fucking round of applause button. Fuck it. I wasn't feeling too hot. King tired, fucking flat sick. We're trying our best, but we got here. We went through a couple of topics with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to end this night quickly and a little earlier than usual. We do appreciate those who did come through and just,
Love y'all.
rock out with us, man. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying, for dealing with our shit. All right. Again, if y'all have anything that y'all want to bring to the pod, you want us to talk about, if it's a post or if it's something you wrote up yourself, something you thought about, something you seen somewhere, send it to us directly on our Instagram DM. Okay, send us a DM on Instagram, Vibez Podcast at Instagram, of course. Do that. We would appreciate that 100%. I did not see any new faces in here. All of the OGs, we appreciate y'all. So make sure y'all put y'all emojis in the chat. We'll shout you out. And also, anything else before we get up out of here? It's just been one of them weeks, man. I don't think I wrote no shit down though. But I'm trying to get everything squared away with this cruise. Y'all know the cruise thing coming up, man. Come on, y'all. Sunday's cruise time. I'm trying to get my shit taken care of ASAP. I hit up Tamika and told her to send all of the information again to my email so I can take care of it. She was like, which one? I told her she tried to get me the motherfucking suite. And I was like, I'm not doing the suite by myself, dog. That's just too much space, too much money for just one person. So I said a balcony. So I'm waiting for her to send me my information, man, so I can go ahead and knock this thing out. And so we can lock in. I see some emojis in here. First things first, showing some love is Jasmine Love Bug Curl. Hold it down for the Love Bug Squad. In the building, we see you. Appreciate you for coming through. You already know. Next up, man, Miss Keeper. Soprano me, please. She's in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, holding down the gang. You already know. We also got Sumaya B in here, a.k.a. Freckles. Hold it down. Soprano gang, you already know what it is. Appreciate you as well. And Dee Dee is back on my side because Miss Soft Era is not here. So I see what you're doing. We appreciate you for holding down your original squad. Shout out to Dee Dee as well, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. But other than that, yeah. Let's get to it, man. My guys, do we have anything before we get up out of here?
No, man. No, not at all.
All right. Well, y'all make sure y'all have a safe week and a safe weekend. Bring y'all asses back to us next Tuesday, where we're gonna, have another pod. It would be, it'll be the last one for the month. No, wait, what's today? I ain't even changed my calendar in here. But I think we got one more in April before May kicks in. So yes. So make sure y'all do that. Y'all be safe out here. Huh?
Yeah, April 30th.
Yeah, the last day. There we go. Yeah. All right, bet. So again, we appreciate y'all for all of the energy and all the love, man, on this really low-key, lazy Tuesday. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We getting the fuck up out of here. And without further ado, Flatliner, you can take us out.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Let's create wages, not war. And remember, if you are complete, you do not have to compete. And we out.
Hey.
Hey man, welcome to the Live Vibez, man. We out here with the new game, the new scenery. You gotta see it on Sunday. It's the Vibez Podcast.
It's the Vibez Podcast. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye.